Hi, I'm so happy to be here. In my day job, I am passionate about supporting telecoms through transformations, driving, navigating change. And that's why I was so excited to join TM Forum's industry initiative on inclusion and diversity, with the objective to drive change even broader in the entire industry and potentially beyond. Net Promoter Score made customer experience measurable and actionable. Imagine what it would be like if we were able to do the same for inclusion and diversity. About 2 years ago, TM Forum, together with Carrie Gilder, set out to do exactly that. And this wasn't at all easy or trivial. And therefore, we're extra proud today to share the success and introduce this inclusion and diversity score to all of you. It consists of two components, a component of diversity and a component of inclusion, because the two go hand in hand. For diversity, we focus on demographics, where we compare a company's performance versus the environment it operates in. We look at demographics like gender, LGBTQ+, racial, ethnic diversity. We focus on leadership, which we define as the CEO and the 2 layers below. The reason for this is twofold. First of all, decisions are better when they're made by diverse teams. And leadership is exactly where decisions are being made. Secondly, everybody wants to feel themselves represented in that leadership team that they look up to. For the inclusion component of the score, we had a very clear design principle, which was around simplicity, pragmatism, making it as accessible as possible. And through extensive data analysis, a lot of research, we were able to land at a single definition of inclusion. I feel a sense of belonging in my organization, and I'm treated fairly. I have an equal opportunity to succeed, and I'm encouraged to bring my whole self to work. Over the past 2 years, we have done extensive analysis. We had 11,000 participants in our trial surveys. We had almost 190,000 data points collected. And here you see just a snippet of the insights of the diversity component and the inclusion component of the score. And just the difference in scoring between service providers and the operators is already quite an interesting insight. We also try to make it as easy as possible to adopt this score and start to use it through a tech data platform that ensures anonymity, through a machine learning tool that interprets verbatims and classifies them. In addition, we're very, very grateful to all of you early adopters who were part of the journey and who have co-created and improved this score together with us over the past 2 years. So we set out to achieve results, and we're very happy to say that there already are results. Through our research, we were able to identify a set of common factors that define inclusion, and I want to share today 2 with you that stood out to us. The first is about employee resource groups or affinity groups. And they're often controversial and is being questioned whether they actually contribute to inclusion or to a sense of separation. Our research has confirmed that more than 10 times people really appreciate these employee resource groups. They really value them, and these contribute to a sense of inclusion versus not. Something else that really stood out to us was the importance of language. 9% of respondents mentioned language as a pain point for feeling less included, for feeling like people cannot grow into leadership roles if they don't speak the language of local headquarters. There have already been actions taken by those participants of the survey in the past years. For instance, one removed local language requirements from the job application forms for the headquarters roles. One started to translate the CEO newsletters to local languages versus only English. And one partnered with Duolingo to offer mobile-first, on-demand language courses for employees who wanted to develop their skills. We did retake the survey with those companies that took those actions. And even though it's early days, it's already visible that language was mentioned a lot less often than before as a pain point for these companies. And we're very, very happy to see that this leads to real results. And that's also my challenge to you. Now that this score is available to all of you, I would love to encourage you to think about what actions you could undertake to drive inclusion and diversity in your organization.